So next we're going to demonstrate the actual polishing process. We've got everything sanded up here. We've filed the surface to clean it. We've used the coarse sandpaper, and then we've used the finer wet dry sandpaper. In these drawers down here we've got some Dremel tools. In here, the Dremel tools are labeled as far as what they do. This one's a polishing Dremel tool, which will help clean this up. So it's got a different tip. It's a soft tip on here, not a grinding tip, but a soft felt tip that we'll use with the polish. We also need a clamp to hold the ring. So the clamps and the wedges are down here. So what we're going to do is take the ring and set it up inside this clamp. Because as we use the Dremel tool, the ring will get hot from the friction. So we set up the clamp, or the ring inside the clamp there, and then we try to push the wedge inside here as much as we can. And basically what that's going to do is clamp this down nice and tight so that the ring doesn't go anywhere, and then we'll actually hold on to the clamp while we work on polishing the ring. So next what we can do is set this down. We've got the Dremel tool. How this works is basically you just slide this lever in this direction. The more you slide over the button, it's basically going to speed up the spinning of the Dremel tool. In this bin we've got the polish that we're going to use. So the polish is basically just one large chunk, and what we're going to do is actually turn on the Dremel tool nice and low and just dig the tip of that into the polish a little bit so that we're coating the surface. And then what we can do is turn this up a little bit higher, and then we'll go over the surface. Now similar to the filing, you want to apply a little bit of pressure so that you're really starting to dig down into the surface and start to shine it up. It may leave a little residue. You can see here we're starting to see the shine of the ring from the polish, but then we also have a little bit of residue here. This will just clean off with soap and water. So basically you're going to use the Dremel tool like this over the entire surface to get it as shiny as you'd like it to be. Next we'll demonstrate how to just clean it up with some soap and water. Okay, so now we've polished the entire surface. You can see it's nice and shiny. We don't have any spots that we really missed. If you tend to see some spots that maybe aren't as shiny as you'd like, you can always go back over it with more polish. When you're all done, you'll just rinse this off with soap and water, and then you're finished.